Well, I have two new releases back to back here. Last week, Thursday? Not Friday. Yeah, it was Thursday. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition came out. I still have the things set up here because like that's just where I have them, I guess. And today, Monday, the 24th of March, is Dark Deity 2. So for those that don't know, this is, I guess, now a series that is very heavily inspired by Fire Emblem. I remember the game director of Dark Deity, Chip, had told me that he had looked up games similar to Fire Emblem or indie games like Fire Emblem, and he didn't see any that he wanted to play. So he made his own. And Dark Deity 1 was definitely pretty fun. I played it in 2021, but it wasn't without flaws. Apparently it was his first time like programming a game, and it definitely showed with some of the bugs here and there. It got a little bit wacky at times there. Patches were rolled out over time, and apparently the first game had a serious problem with commenting code that apparently this game he said he's doing better at, but we shall see. We'll see firsthand here how fleshed out things are. Okay, now I can say I was the first person to beat the game. On Steam, I have the earliest achievement for beating the game. Nice. How's it going, Reggie Bump, Mortis, and Kirkoviak? And Mortis ended up becoming a playtester for Dark Deity 2. So it's really cool to see the ways that people can end up meeting one another sometimes, since Mortis would have found out about Dark Deity in the first place from my streams. I presume that you didn't know about Dark Deity before that point. Like, I could be talking completely out of my ass here. But I presume that was the case, and then went on to be a playtester for Dark Deity 2, which is really cool. So I have a little bit of an edge in that I have someone that can just whisper in my ear being like, hey, this character's really broken, or this class is really broken, you should totally abuse it, you know? And knew about before, okay, but got interested after you talked to Chip. Okay, fair enough there. Yeah, so I've received over the years a decent few emails from different indie game publishers being like, hey, do you want to play our indie game? Hey, do you want to play our indie game? But I've never really had too much interest, especially considering there's so many other games I always want to get to on this channel, that's like, I'll probably just play these other things. I'm not a big enough content creator to be like sponsored by anybody or anything. So I was always just kind of like, I don't know if I'm all that interested. But when I saw the previews for this game, I was like, oh, as someone that plays a lot of Fire Emblem, you know, I'm kind of interested, and I followed up. And the publishers were like, hey, do you want to have like this interview and like early footage stuff with the director? And I was like, okay. And I thought like maybe they had just found my channel because I did like a bunch of Fire Emblem stuff, and thought from like subscriber count that I was like a bigger content creator than really I am. And when I was going into that session, I was really nervous. I kind of had Chip on a bit of a pedestal in my head as like, whoa, he's an indie game director, he's making these games, whereas I'm just like some content creator that the publisher probably thinks is a bigger creator than I am, and I kind of bullshitted my way into this position. But then in like chatting with him and seeing that early game footage and asking him questions and stuff like that, I quickly began to realize, oh, he's just a fellow nerd like me. And like that kind of pedestal that I had in my mind like before going into it kind of faded, and I was like, oh, he's just like a fellow Fire Emblem nerd that I can like chat with about game stuff, and this is kind of fun. Is what I very much found out. Yeah, he really is just a cool guy. And then I did my full playthrough of Dark Deity 1. And then sometime later, back when I was still doing my Creators Collide series on the channel, when I was doing like different multiplayer games with different content creators, I wanted to include like game creators under that label. So I reached out to him and I was like, hey, do you want to talk about like your path with game development and stuff while we play a multiplayer game together? And we were debating about which game to do together. We were thinking about maybe Smash or something like that. And we eventually decided to do another strategy game, a different strategy game. We ended up playing Civilization 6, and games of that are so long that we never beat it. But I remember that his city's religion was Final Fantasy XIV, since he was saying that in the Dark Deity Discord at the time, several years ago, people were chatting more about Final Fantasy XIV than Dark Deity, which is kind of funny. And then my religion was more cowbell, and I remember invading his cities with more cowbell in Civilization 6. So that was the last time Dark Deity came up around here, was invading the director of this game's cities with more cowbell, and trying to quash his people's faith in Final Fantasy XIV. So that was fun. I remember, one of the things I remember from that distinctly is I asked him if he could program like any game like for free, like conjure it into existence. I thought that he was gonna say like some sort of game vision that he like really wanted to bring to life. I'm pretty sure he told me Elder Scrolls 6 because he's just been waiting to play that game for like ever, and I thought that was a funny answer. But yeah, and Mortis coming into the stream with, I rise, I'm no longer bound by the chains of California law, I am here, no more NDA. You can finally speak about the game now that it's out. Now we know the rule about backseating you installed. It depends on what it's like. But yeah, I may no longer be bound by NDA, but I have promised not to spoil. Fair enough there, we're all nerds. The ones that aren't the ones that did this in the 90s. Plus he's Californian like me. Not a dogs, but he's pretty open about. Okay, fair enough. So we just vibe well. Nice. California slowly annexing Harmonia's stream. Hey, we're not trying to become the 51st state here. No more ye/Oz here, Sag. But yeah, I've been waiting for the Elder Scrolls 6 for so long too. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, Chip is a huge Elder Scrolls nerd. I very much got that impression there. That's fair, their lore is hella interesting in Elder Scrolls. Anyway, I should probably get things underway here. I don't know what the archive is. Oh, I guess this is just like characters and stuff, and then these will be like support conversation and stuff, and yeah, okay. I don't remember how exactly I did the controls with Dark Deity 1. I'm pretty sure I moved characters with a mouse. It'd be nice if there's a way that I could bind it to like just keyboard, because when I play things like the Fire Emblem playthroughs on the channel, like I'm right in the middle of a playthrough of Fire Emblem Binding Blade right now. I just beat Arcadia, which is one of the worst maps I think I've ever seen in a strategy game in my life. It was terrible. Chapter 14 of Binding Blade, my god. But I played that with keyboard with like WASD moving around and then like my arrow keys for like A and B and stuff. I'm used to playing Fire Emblem like that, or just like with a controller or something like that. That is very much what I'm used to. I'm also going to adjust my camera a little bit to like here-ish. There, so you see me, but you're not distracted by like seeing my, well, you'll see, whoops, dang it, I hit the button for turning off my camera. But won't seem like my arm going back and forth, pressing things. I don't know if there's controller support. I know Dark Deity 1 came to other platforms later. I'm just gonna play and like start figuring it out. They are fun since Oblivion and especially Skyrim, but they are a bit lacking. That's what I've heard. Actually, never checked for keyboard controls. I moused it in all my runs, fair enough. Also, one thing that I should show here is one of the things that Mortis put in the Discord server. This game literally just came out today, but Mortis posted this screenshot of 115.8 hours on record, which is certainly something here. So yeah, Mortis has a lot of experience with the game here. From my experience, it sounds like that game is bad level design. Binding Blade, yeah, it does. There's controller support. Okay, well maybe if I want to sit back, maybe I'll play with controller later or something like that. It seemed Deck compatible, so there's controller support. Okay, fair enough. I guess I'll just go new game. In the first game, I remember there was the 3 main difficulty modes, like Deity being the hardest difficulty, but it looks like now there's a new one. Hold on. Mortal, a mode for those unfamiliar with strategy RPGs, or that prefer a more relaxed gameplay experience. Fewer enemy spawns, lower enemy stats, easier game over conditions. Wait, easier game over conditions? I presume that, like, that can be interpreted in a couple ways. I presume that means that, like, it's easier, there's less chance of a game over condition, but you could technically interpret it as, like, it's easier to get a game over with the way that it's worded. It is, you can interpret it a couple ways. Hero, a mode for those that have played strategy RPGs in the past and enjoy a challenge. The intended setting. Normal enemy spawns, normal enemy stats, normal game over conditions. Deity mode. This is what I played 3 years ago with, wait, this is closer to 4 years ago. It's 2025 now. My god, time is flying. About 4 years ago. My goodness gracious, time is, certainly something. A mode for strategy RPG experts are those that have already beaten Dark Deity 2. Expect a punishing experience. Increase enemy spawns, increase enemy stats, harder game over conditions, so less chance of getting a game over, you could sort of interpret it as. Additional empowered enemies, okay. And demonic, not recommended for a majority of players, not balanced, an extremely punishing experience. In unit death causes game over. Okay, well, I don't plan on letting anyone go down anyway. I wonder if this still works like Dark Deity 1, where it's like, your units go down, but you don't lose them forever, like Fire Emblem. It's just like they get like a stat reduction or something. Well, I wouldn't want that anyway, so that's fine. Massive enemy stats. Harder game over conditions. Hell yeah, so it's easier. No, additional empowered enemies. Increase enemy spawns. Campaign modifiers. This was one of the things that I really liked about Dark Deity 1, was just like the amount of customizability. Like, you can mod things like Fire Emblem games to edit enemy stats however you want, or have like randomization. Stuff like that is just built into Dark Deity, so you can kind of customize things how you like, and that's something that I've always liked about this. but I'm going demonic here. Let's see here. Is that a wording problem? Damn, these testers not doing their jobs as a mage. I know, right? Harmonia, I know your code is playing on the hardest difficulty, but we sure that's what we want for the first impressions? Yeah. Whenever I play strategy games on the hardest difficulties, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm the best player at strategy games, but I'm pretty good at finding ways to cheese games. I definitely figured that out with Dark Deity 1 a bit. I have a lot of Fire Emblem strats I'm sure I can bring into this, like surrounding an archer and just having them attack and miss over and over again to farm like infinite experience. I'll figure it out. I'll find my methods. So you know. But yeah, and the stat reductions are only temporary now. Okay, it's like 1 or 2 chapters depending on the debuff. Okay, interesting. So it's not a permanent debuff. I like that change then. Not like I'm gonna experience it here. But yeah, definitely mattering that most of it was caught there. Let's balls it, hell yeah. This literally said any unit is a game over. Yeah, well, I don't want my units to fall anyway. That's how I play this / Fire Emblem games. Relax is for removing turn limits from the main campaign. Oh. Interesting. A slower pace mode with turn limits removed as a loss condition. With turn limits as a loss condition on most maps. Oh, interesting. So I might not be able to farm infinite experience. It says most maps, not all. So some I might be able to. I mean, I always go hardest. Let's see if I end up regretting this. If it ends up being like so insanely brutal, then I might be like, all right, I'm changing my code. Let's just go ahead and do something a little bit more relaxed, but we'll see here. Default setting, level ups are semi-random and determined by unit aptitudes. Linear levels. Level ups are linear and exactly the average that a unit might turn on roll levels. Oh, that's interesting. I know that, when it comes to Fire Emblem games, you can't spell Fire Emblem without fucked by RNG. And that's oftentimes what happens when it comes to unit growth in Fire Emblem. There's one Fire Emblem game that doesn't have it, and that was Fire Emblem Warriors. And I guess Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. I never actually looked up how it works in that game, but I assume Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes works the same, where every single level up is predetermined based on, like, what the final stats are going to be. So everybody being at the same level, like my Crom at level 20 is going to be the same as someone else's Crom at level 20 in Fire Emblem Warriors, for example. The stats are always going to be the same. So you don't have to worry about like the RNG completely screwing you in that kind of game. But most Fire Emblem games is based on growth rates. So that's cool how it gives you the option here. But yeah, I think if I was playing casually on my own and like not trying to do like the hardest difficulty as part of as like a content creator, I'd probably go this because I kind of prefer not rolling the dice. But here we go. So yeah, chapter 1, first steps. Play relax mode since I play slow. Yeah, I normally would, but then it's not the hardest thing anymore.
Are you sure this is the right place?
And there's voice acting in this game, which is cool.
You're the one with
I mean, there was voice acting in the first game, but like
the map didn't
limited.
say anything about this many stairs.
This is the only ancient ruin around these parts.
There's my water.
Besides, I recognize the stairway.
I'm almost out.
This is
I should have
definitely
filled
the
up before
place.
stream.
I know. I'm just griping.
These ruins aren't so ancient anyway. Sylvan, for sure. Can't be older than 100 years.
Yeesh. They really let this place go in record time, huh?
Okay.
Hey kid, you're a
So no
local.
voice acting in the bonds.
Anything you
Gotcha.
can tell us about this place?
Well, just that there's not that many stairs left.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
I'm realizing that my camera is
Other than
blocking
that,
people's
not
faces,
much.
so like maybe I should do
Before I
this.
marked it, it wasn't even on the map.
Well, somebody must have built it. I can only assume it wasn't the townsfolk.
Unless they did, and somebody wants it forgotten.
No worries there.
Forgotten. Why would somebody
I'm
want
blocking
that?
their chest plates. Sorry.
Uncomfortable secrets?
Sorry, I'm
Powerful
gone then.
weapons.
Ghosts.
Or could make a new layout where I'm in the
Come on,
top
Reardon,
left.
Don't scare the kid.
There's no way you guys are old enough to be calling me kid.
Well, a little fear might do you all some good. We still don't know what we're dealing with here.
That's...
We're dealing with something that I'm gonna find some way to
Worry
beat
less,
one way or
buddy.
another.
If my house was at the bottom of this many stairs, I'd be jonesing to move out after 100 steps, let alone 100 years.
Speaking of, looks like we found the bottom.
Could always do
Level
this
ground.
temporarily. I
almost
just move
forgot what it
myself
was
back
like.
afterwards.
Ooh,
That's the wrong thing.
This place is roomy.
Just as amazing the second time around.
I can put myself here.
You
Ooh,
look
right here.
impressed.
Or right here. Or
These two
ooh.
have let
I'm facing the wrong way
routine
now,
rob them
but
of
you
their
know,
sense
that's
of
whatever.
wonder.
Ooh, so dramatic.
Sorry, I
You
should be
see
paying
a
more
lot of
attention to the
grand
cutscene.
architecture in our line of work. It loses its luster eventually.
I can't even imagine. The Order of Eternals.
I
The
could,
adventure of a
but
lifetime, twice weekly. When Dad lets us off the leash, that is.
Reardon?
Let him whine, Arthur. He's cranky today. Cassandra,
Yes, Gwen?
keep watch by the stairway, all right? If you hear shouting, come find us.
Of course. What do I do if I spot something bad?
Start shouting so we can come find you.
I was about to say
Oh,
start screaming,
that
and
makes
that's
sense.
basically what the answer was.
What do you think, Arthur? A shrine? Sacrificial altar?
No. A reliquary.
If this
Look
is our
there.
starting
Some
squad
kind of
setup, it
artifact.
is very much like our starting
Magical?
four of Dark Deity 1.
I think so.
Yes. I mean, can't you feel it?
No, I can't. You can?
Right. Guess I should.
It's weird
come
seeing me
clean.
look the other way when I look over at OBS.
I'm.
An adept, right?
You can tell?
Well, you're certainly no mage, and having magical blood would explain how you found this place, but not why.
Now my
A
camera's gonna
mystery to
block
ponder
faces
once
again
we're
because like
outside. Let's bag
their
this
arts are on
thing
the
and
other
get out
side.
of here.
He's
Wait,
not mad?
so I may as well hit undo. Please don't
Alright,
bug everything
got
out.
it.
Oh, there we go.
We done here?
I can go over and click redo when I need
Not
to, I
quite.
guess.
I want to sweep the place, make sure it's clear. Don't want to leave anything that could threaten the town.
Better make sure.
Yeah, I hear you. Gotta pick up all the stray pebbles, clear up any tripping hazards.
Okay, Frederick.
Reardon,
On my way. Hey, kid, can you hold this while we finish up?
I guess? Are you sure it's.
I told you to worry less. Now, stay put, yeah?
Right. Will do. I wonder. What did he mean by why? Could this be the reason. Hey, guys? It started glowing.
Not
Is
time for
that
it to become an
normal?
isekai.
Black Abyss, I knew it was too easy. Reardon, cover the civilian.
Right. Arthur, any idea what these things are?
I'm playing Sacred Stones now.
None. Save bad news.
Well, we're trained to deal with bad news. Where's Cass?
Over here. I spotted something and heard shouting, but I didn't know if I should have shouted too.
You're here, so you did perfect. All right, let's move.
I can fight too.
Now's not the time to be playing hero, buddy.
I need all the units I can
You
get.
may have an adept's power, but
Oh,
power
that is true.
requires skill. We can't just.
We don't have time for this.
So it's not outside of the
Fight or
realm of
hide,
possibility.
Don't die. Got it?
Got it.
That do be true. Okay, thank goodness I'm not immediately surrounded by that many. Win, escape, lose turn limit, pass our players a feat. Okay, what's the turn limit? Oh, there's side objectives in this game for things. Spend mana. I don't know how to do that yet. Heal HP 0 to 40. Okay, I'll probably end up doing that. Gameplay. Welcome to Dark Deity 2. Gameplay is handled in phases. You get a turn, then enemies get a turn. Every one of your units may move and act during your turn. Click on a unit to select them and view their movement range. Attacking or using an ability that deals damage will end a unit's turn. You may also opt to end their turn manually if you want to move them without taking action. Try weakening enemies with ranged units like Reardon or Arthur before attacking in melee range. Hovering over a unit will show you their stats in the bottom left. Left-clicking handles almost all functions in the game with right-click or escape backing up or exiting. Okay. When selecting an enemy to attack, a preview of combat will open up showing you the damage and hit rates for that combat. Click the enemy again to confirm. If you want to view this tutorial again, just open the menu by clicking on an empty tile and selecting the tutorials menu. X is here. See more tutorials for each unit upon selection? Nah, honestly. Okay. Yeah, I like the little menu on the bottom left there. Shaman, 1 range physical, 1 to 2 range magical, 1 range physical, 2 range physical, 1 range physical. Okay.
Coming.
So, how do I check their unit info? Let's have a look-see here. Restore 10 mana when an enemy within 2 tiles is defeated. So I can heal. Okay, and you have a hatchet. Okay.
Okie dokie.
And I mean, out of curiosity here. Yeah, so just that. Let's have a quick look-see. Send a bolt of magic at enemy dealing 16 damage. Increased by mana spent this chapter. Okay. Generates mana 25% faster. So I have this resource that I have to pay attention to. There's gonna be accessory slots. It looks like a ring slots. Have a look-see here. Attack dealing 6 additional damage. When killing an enemy, grants light block equal to 20% max HP, max 15. Okay.
If I have to.
It's gonna be a little bit of a learning curve here. Command Wolf, attack with your pet, dealing 5 additional damage and removing up to 5 defense from your enemy. Okay, nice. Increase weapon stats by 20%. Weapon expert, cool. Let's have a look-see here. Heal for 15. What? Oh, that's 15%. I thought that was 15.5 at first of max HP when using mana. Deal up to 16 lightning damage spread equally to all enemies within 2 tiles. Okay, interesting. So, Pillar's defense plus 4. Yeah. So, I mean, I can WASD around. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to pay attention to those personal passives. So, I mean, pushes his additional dodge.
I'm there.
So, I mean, out of curiosity here. So, I'd be doing that much damage. Can I... Yeah, so the bears don't have any mana. Is there a way that I can use the other ability there? There's one later that's really broken if you make full use of it. Sure, give it a go here. Phew. Okay, so... I don't actually know how I do these. Or how exactly that works. Oh, I guess I do it like this. Attack dealing 6 additional damage. So that's the bear's health. This is my health. Presumably. What? No. I want to use the ability. Sure. Do it. Give it a go here. I should have used the ability with, I don't know his name yet. First is what I should have done. 1 or 2 range magical. Maybe I should have done this first and then I would have had less damage on her. But I do have to, heal her anyway. Can I check the turn count with, objectives? Oh, right there. Turn limit 8. Okay. Alright, so I've already spent some mana because I spent that on that ability. Gotcha. I gotcha now. Be out of range of that guy. So, I mean... Sure, give that a go. How do I give that a go? I have to... Oh, I have to click over the bear icon. I thought I was clicking somewhere on here. Okay, sure, that works. I could have played better by changing my order up, but, oops. Learning experience here. Out of curiosity, both of you are 1 range. Yikes. Not too bad. I'm thinking I honestly do this. That could be a bit hard to get used to, but it's really effective when learned. Okay. Yeah, go after the person with additional defense right now. Okay, that's not bad at all. That is a-okay. Oh, you double me. That sucks. I see where it says the ×2 now. You can probably still get around. Oh, okay, that works. Nom. Paunch. Okay, this is fine. So... Oh, so I'd be able to loot that, I guess. Turn to a... I see up there. I gotcha. So... Oh, it's a Seize chapter. I gotcha.
Let's let loose.
I gotcha. So let's be moving forward. I probably don't need to use my ability there. Yeah, so I may as well save that mana. Is what I may as well do.
Not bad.
And then...
Alrighty.
I don't know, maybe you clean up or something? Yeah. Yeah, we should be pretty good here with that, I think. Should be pretty a-okay. Okay, and then here...
They're mine.
May as well. Like that. Remind me about your abilities. Dealing 16 damage, increased by mana spent this chapter. Okay. And with the mana regen. Okay, so I'm getting 20 per turn here. Is that something that I can, check? Maybe it's just 20 per turn with everyone? Something? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I used 40. Yeah, I used 40 on that. I'm getting 20 per turn back. I gotta spend so much anyway. And don't you have a passive that gives you, like, mana back faster? Yeah, generate mana 25% faster. So you'd be getting a 25 per turn? Hold on. Whoa, wait here. Let's say I did that. Oh, it just goes right at it. Okay. Then I could probably just punch you, honestly. Do I want to be moving forward while I do that? That'll be a fair game tile to be on without being attacked. So sure, I'm gonna go for it. I think. Falcon Punch!
It's over for you.
Heck yeah. Okay, and then do I want to start going this way? I might just.
It's time.
I think that's actually exactly what I'm gonna do. So go ahead and wait here. Okay.
That sounds not great.
Well, there was a visual
Looks like this
hint,
place is
but there wasn't
coming
actually
down
any
around
sound.
us.
Then we're running out of time. Let's get a move on.
Oh, so don't be on those tiles. Okay. Alright, so you'll get to that range. You won't. Alright, so... Oh, no, that was 20 per
They're
turn.
mine.
My 2 that can heal are, I know you're 1. Yeah, Healing Touch.
I can do this.
And... Oh, I was getting mixed up with that. Yeah, the only one with a direct healing ability is going to be you. So we're going to go around this way, I think. So go ahead and Healing Touch.
I'll protect you.
Like that. Imagine if these games had a ranking system which gives you bonus EXP and gold if you complete it as fast as possible. I do like how there's a side objectives that give you, like, bonus stuff. So I need to spend so much mana. And I got, it went away now. Objectives. Yeah, so spend so much mana and heal so much HP. I can definitely do that. I can bait out one bear like that. I could have saved a turn by having you move there and then whatever. Here, let's do this for now.
People.
Go into the additional defense tile. Yeah, so don't be moving too much forward here. You two together can deal with that bear in a sec. Yeah, so be at the ready there. You get a leaderboard for each chapter. That's cool.
We need to move.
So be at the ready here. How about? Yeah, 8 doesn't feel like a whole lot, so I might have to kind of be on top of this. I wonder if the turn count is different with difficulty modes. Wow. I am not doing that much damage back, and even with the additional defense. I mean, maybe that was a magic attack. Maybe. Turn 4 out of 8. I need to seize. I mean, seizing does mean that I don't need to kill everybody. I wouldn't mind looting there.
I'll do it.
I might end up redoing this chapter, potentially. So I might just end up try to rethink things. Out of curiosity. Additional 6 damage. Yeah, so give that a go. Like that. Get out of here.
I'm impressed, honestly.
And then say...
Yep.
Okay, hopefully you can take an attack by that wolf. Because you'll heal
protect you.
while serving a bait out that guy. Well, that tile might be blocked anyway. So it might end up happening. Okay, do that. That didn't end my turn? Oh, well.
Let's let loose.
Here, sure. 1 RN? Oh, like, so one, if I recall here, one run of the random number generator to determine how things work. If I recall the terms. Wow. Doubling. So much damage. And you can miss crits as if you have 100% crit, but an attack misses, you will not get the crit animation. Okay. Oh, I doubled the bear, and the bear missed. Hell yeah. Player phase. Turn 5 out of 8. Does it matter who I seize with? Can I seize with anybody? And someone else goes and grabs, like, the loot in the meanwhile? Is that a thing that I could do, potentially? Okay, I can just go around this rubble here anyway. So, I should be moving forward. Yeah. So, do that. I don't know what the 2 different things here mean. 116 hit, 10 damage, 6 crit, and 105 damage, 0 crit. Is this like the difference with ability, without ability, I assume? Here. So, I attack with my pet command wolf. Oh, that's cool. That's kind of fun. Whoa, there's a bot to ban. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Yeah, let's see here. I'm fine revealing that because it just prevents SP mechanic bias in your mind. Okay. Out of curiosity. Just to all enemies, right? I gotta spend mana anyway. Look, I got 1,000 gold. Hell yeah. So I have 3 more turns here. I might be able to get away with that. Can I get into the bush? It's kind of hard to tell. It doesn't look like I can. No bonus effect there. So maybe let's get here. And then say... Sure, give it a go. My other unit can go ahead and finish off the wolf anyway. Never mind! Alright, that is actually really bad now. Okay, Okie doke, enjoy there, Reggie Bump.
Coming.
Am I debuffed there? I guess so. Alright, I might end up restarting the whole chapter, but, like, I have a much better idea of how this works now. Miss! The second one will miss, don't worry. Actually, it doesn't even matter. Okay, don't worry about it. Ow. Okay. Everything is a-okay. I have a couple turns here. I hope someone else can seize here in a sec, because I'm a little bit screwed otherwise. Yeah, I'm really glad for terrain effects, because I'm already putting them to use. Yeah, I think I am going to have to play this better in another attempt, because I don't think I'm going to be able to do it with a turn count, honestly. Accuracy, where's your speed? Speed 1? Well, there's no way you're going to be doubling. I'm probably going to be doubling you. Power 15. It's fine. If I go onto this tile, only one of them can attack. But do I want both of them baited out anyway? Because will the other one just not move? I might just have... this turn count might force me into doing this. We'll see if it's okay.
They're mine.
So, I mean, let's see here. Let's say I were to do that. How do I loot? Do I have to go on it? Oh, loot like that. Okay. This will be fine. This will be fine.
Let's put it to
Loot.
good use.
Elixir of
Okie
HP.
dokie.
Hell yeah. I just need to not miss this, please. Just do it. Just do it. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Stab.
Victory!
First level up. Watch this. Perfect level up incoming.
I'm overflowing with
Dang,
radiance.
but pretty good. I don't know what your growths are, or aptitudes in this game, but that seems pretty good. Yeah. That's fine. He can be nommed. That is a-okay. But yeah. We check those in your info. Okay. I'll definitely have a look-see later. Damn. Okay, yeah. So they're both coming over. Yikes.
Dodge this!
Oh, the crit?
You're in my way!
That's doing the same amount of damage that I already said that I would do. Okay. Wait, why'd I get a game over? Oh, the rocks killed her? Oh, they do damage as they fall. Wait. Gosh dang it. Wait. No, damn you. I thought it would have the rocks fall, which would change, like, the terrain. And I thought that rocks would fall and do damage at first and, like, prevent the tile from, me being able to traverse them. But then I saw that it changed just the, terrain bonus there. So I was like, oh, maybe they don't do damage. Maybe that's a fair enough tile to go on. It wasn't. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. But already shut. Skip cutscenes by pressing escape. Okay. And clicking skip. Yeah. All right. Okay, but now I actually have an idea of what I'm doing here. Yeah, so spend a bunch of mana, heal a bunch of HP. I got it. I got it. I gotcha. Nah, not for each unit. I could get it figured out here. So, yeah, maybe you should go downwards from the get-go, potentially. Because I wouldn't mind looting that. I mean, you guys are going to be like my one range kind of units here. I'm trying to tell you the real basic stuff, but please tell me if you want me to stop. Oh, no, that's great to hear, honestly. That is great there. So, yeah, bait out you on the next turn. Go ahead and, yeah, I'm just thinking you're blocking another range tile that I would like to sit on, but that's fine. All right, yeah. One complaint is just like the whole starting combat. Sometimes this UI blocks the thing that you need to click on. Like, at least the mouse cursor changes so that you can tell roughly where they are. But needing to click on the enemy again when you can't even directly see where they are because the UI blocks them is a little jarring. But yeah. Space or click when in combat? Oh, for fast forward? Okay.
Stay together.
Once I want stuff to go by faster, I will keep that in mind. Out of curiosity... No, I'd bring it down to 1 HP, so no point doing that.
Yes?
Here, you can eat a hit. That's fine. Don't worry about it. You'll eat a hit from that one wolf. That's a-okay. Exhaustion? Wait. I don't see where that would be. Oh, lightly exhausted. Dodge reduced by 15 for 1 turn. Oh. Oh.
See it done.
Huh. Okay. But yeah. Yeah.
It had to be done.
Probably not a bad idea with the UI.
Time to ride.
Alright, you're just gonna kind of be here to limit that wolf's movement a bit. What is the movement of the wolf here anyway? 4, 5? Is that what it is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I assume that's what that means. So you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, attack that tile. So this should be a safe spot for you while I put you here. Or you are attacked in a phase, the greater the debuff increases. Okay, so can't just rely on like one person non-stop is the idea. Nom. That's fine. That is a-okay. Nom. Okay. Yeah, you can take it. So then... I wonder if I should just commit everybody to one direction. I mean, I can do this for now and then kind of loop down or something and get everybody together. Is what I could potentially do. Yeah, you'll be fine mono-wise, I'm sure. So I guess normally I would go to 7. And the amount of damage that you can do here is... How much raw damage is that? 21 to 10, so you can do 11 damage. So yeah, if they're brought down to 7, that's fine. So I don't need to use an ability this turn. So just go ahead and do that. So yeah, this will land. And then
Not bad.
we go here like this, and then we take you out. Okay. So yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind for certain enemies.
I'm impressed, honestly.
Okay, and then say, Yeesh moving forward.
Be gone.
That, sure, you'll build it back in no time, don't worry about it.
Yep, yep.
And then you're going to be the one eating a hit here in a second, so it might be more important to
I'll
heal
protect
you up,
you.
even my other guy's lower HP. Because I got to pay attention to the turn count here, and I want to start baiting you out while I take this guy out. Unfortunately, I won't be able to be in the additional defense tile, but thus is... No! Oh, God! Uh-oh. Well, now he's really low, but it's fine.
I hope you find peace.
This is okay. That was a little bit worrisome there. These trees are super mean normally. Okay. Okay.
That sounds...
Yeah, so that, yeah. So, can I say
Be gone.
do that?
Time to ride.
And then, what's the preview here look like? So yeah, I'd bring you down to 1, so you can finish him off. Okay. I was about to say if I could immediately go into his range by going there, but alas. Alas, there's no way I'm beating that guy out on the next turn. I may as well go here anyway, because there's a chance I eat a hit. Your abilities, again, remind me. Oh yeah, I can do that. 36 lightning damage. Okay.
Time to
Wait,
ride.
I can take you out while I, because I can go here while baiting out the next guy. Yes, like that. Okay, and I got a sword rune, apparently. So yeah, let's see here. Go ahead and heal up. There we go. Why is this tile purple now? Does that have to do with that ability?
I'll see it done.
Here. So now we go here.
Let's let
We be at the
loose.
ready. Okay. I gotcha. I'm figuring stuffs out here. You can't do any damage? Amazing. Okay. Yeah, that one's baited out. Yeah, I gotta be aware of this turn count. That is a decent bit of damage there. Okay. That's clearly not... Oh, yes, it is clearly critting. That was 12 instead of 6. I'm losing my mind here, apparently. Okay. So, turn 4 out of 8. Wouldn't mind being in that guy's range while I deal with this guy. So, I mean, yeah, you've got max mana again. Here, go ahead and do this. Why not? Nom. Nom, 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 nom. And then I come over here to bait out that guy while I kill this guy. Yeah, do I need that?
Let's move, people.
Or can I just... I can just do that. So why not? Unless... I'll probably be at the amount of mana spent. Oh, I already am. I thought that was 400. Yeah, I've already got both of them. Gotcha. That's where I got the sword rune from. I gotcha. So, may as well just regular attack here. Hello, hello, Emerald Fine. I'm doing pretty alrighty. I finally got my car tires replaced. I got the summer tires put on, which is pretty early, especially considering it's supposed to potentially snow on Thursday, but after my winter tire exploded semi-recently, may as well get the summer tires on now. Use it while the roads are dry, and then if it snows again, then I'll just, like, borrow one of my parents' vehicles for a little bit, rather than, like, bum rushing trying to fix a winter tire / replace it right now and get it back on for the last tiny little smidge of winter. So, you know, my hands are a little bit sore from doing that. Nope, and I'd rather just have, like, summer and winter tires rather than all-season tires. I find that they're not the greatest. Let's see here. It should be fair enough game for me to do this, honestly. I mean, or... You have a bunch of mana anyway.
We need to move.
Screw it. I know you can eat a hit from a wolf, so you're gonna be the guy to... Wait, no. I don't need you to bait out this guy. Gwyn is already baiting out this guy. No, it's fine to go here then, in that case. Here, friggin' zippity zap that guy. What's the difference between those tires? Winter tires helps you get a lot better traction during the winter time with a whole bunch of, like, snow and ice on the road. Whereas, summer tires are just, like, don't have that to the same degree, and winter tires will wear out a bit faster in the summer with, drier roads and conditions, so it's good to swap them. With the all-season tires, they're meant to just, like, hold up to, like, all-weather pretty well. And there's also a difference between all-season and all-weather tires, interestingly enough, and I don't remember what the difference is. I think one of them is actually good and one of them is, like, not so great. And I forget which is which. You would think they would be the same with, like, the similar sounding name, but, all-season and all-weather tires are different. Yeah, so why don't we just... No one else can reach theirs, so I mean... It's probably fine if I loot this turn then, honestly.
I'll protect you.
So if I just go ahead and do that, Max Mode Challenge taught a lot of the little details on the game's mechanics. So that's like going into the custom thingamabob and making everything literally as difficult as is possible. The elixir of HP. So I guess because I'm not doing that, you could argue that I'm technically not playing on the hardest difficulty here. Paunch. But yeah, then you go that way. Hell yeah. Yes, all sliders set to max and making all enemies empowered. Sounds super scary. Level up, hell yeah.
That'll have to do.
I got 2 in HP. So I guess you could argue that's a +4. Still need to see if it's possible on demonic mode. Okay, so everything max, but not on demonic mode. I thought that if you started doing things custom that it would... Oh, I guess it wouldn't go outside that because it has the demonic difficulty was like the stricter win conditions. I guess it probably is things like the turn count then for demonic mode, because it said that it was easier to get game overs and stuff like that. And the difference is, like, one unit goes down and, like, you lose and stuff like that. So I guess that makes sense. So what are we at for turn count right now? We're at turn 5. Yeah, so we can start moving around this way, I think. Is what we can do. We can bring you down to 11. Oh, and I can't skirt around you. Yeah, it's gonna take 45, so I can't use my thing right now anyway. Yeah, go ahead and do this. Turn limits are on every difficulty. I meant the strictness of them. Like, is it 8 turns for this map on every difficulty? Or would it be stricter? Like, that's why I meant by, like, the stricter game over conditions.
Alrighty.
Out of curiosity. Okay. Just land it, please. And then Saxon can start moving forward. Heck yeah. So we can beta 1 around the top. Should be the same on different difficulty. Okay. Because 8 turn count is, certainly something here. I might make a bit of a gamble here, honestly. Don't have full knowledge on that. Fair enough.
Let's let loose.
I'm at 70. I'll use 50. I'll be at 20. Do I need to? I might not even need to do a regular attack. I don't think I need to here. So I'll save that for now. I thinks.
Let's move, people.
Yeah, let's see here. So I go ahead and do this now. And I stabby stab. Alright, well, you want to see my gamble? Yeah. Not close enough for that. I kind of hope the tree guy goes low and the wolf goes to the right. Is what I'm kind of hoping for. Because I know that only one can attack win anyway. But the tree did move to a tile to leave opportunity open for the wolf to attack. But with extra defense, it looks like you can't kill anyway. So it still works. It's just a little scary is all. I turned 6 out of 8. I'm going to have to move back here in a sec.
Right.
A little bit scary. The wolf goes after him. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. Your thingamabob here again.
Time to ride.
If only I was just a tiny little smidge closer. I think I'm gonna go for this anyway here. Zippity zap. So I might be able to take one out here.
Am I getting it?
Yeah, you sure are, man. Because out of curiosity here, a wolf attacking him should be fine. Yeah, this ability was 30 damage. Yeah, so that'll be enough. Oop. Like that. And then we go here. We go ahead and heal like that, and we're good. We are A-okay. Alright. Sweet. Yeah, I figured you would. That's fine. Nom. Nom. Okay. So yeah, turn 7 out of 8. So I assume that means I have turn 8 to do things with as well, if I want to. I may as well be getting some EXP with heals and stuff. And seize on the next turn, the final one. Sure. Pew! I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down here.
I'll protect you.
Do that. Get a little smidge of EXP on the next turn. Out of curiosity. Yeah, so you can seize. I am curious if anyone else can seize or if it has to be the Lord, like it's a Fire Emblem game or something. Yeah, so turn 8 out of 8. Let's see here. Okay, anyone can seize. Sweet. I don't need everybody to seize individually. Like, get everybody past a certain line, I hope. So hopefully it's fair game for me to go ahead and boopity bop. Give you a smack. There we go. Seize. There we go.
Is this what I'm capable of?
Yeah, it sure is. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, I like the bit with the stats. I'd be able to scroll if I have like a bunch of allies and stuff. Okay, cool. I feel like I'm looking at the stats at the end of like a Mario Party game. It's cool. Yeah.
By the gods, you actually made it.
If I go onto
Not yet,
OBS now and I click
Come on,
Control
everyone.
Y.
Up the stairs.
Yeah, I can do that.
Stairs.
Sure.
Stairs. How could I forget about the stairs?
Really? That's what you're worried about?
Less talk, more stairs.
You made it! We were so worried!
New units time.
We sure did.
I'm kind of blocking them a little
Are you
bit
all
here.
right? I had considered
Holy
coming
shit,
down
look
to
at
help,
Alden.
But when the roof began to crumble,
So many stairs.
stairs?
I hate to admit it, but he's actually right. The stairs really were the worst part.
I was looking through the Steam achievements earlier today, and one of them I'm pretty sure was called Ald Grown Up. That's doing something specific with Alden.
At least they would have been over quicker.
Looks like they're all right to me, Alden.
Business as usual, just the way we like it. What about you, lad?
My heart's racing, but it's a good race, you know? Like
Like an adventurer. You should have seen him, Alden. He was on fire down there. Damn near putting me to shame.
Setting the
I
bar
mean-
real low.
Is
Would I
that
use a
so?
shot like this for a
That's
thumbnail?
no
Do
easy
that just
feat,
in case?
keeping up with members of
Then
the
I can
order
easily take a
like that.
screenshot or something.
You should be proud.
you really think
I don't
so?
know. I don't know.
Alden's right. You did good work down there.
Quinn's one of our best and brightest. Also, between you and me, a bit of a hard ass. If she says you did good, then you did great.
Heck yeah.
Wow. I don't know what to say.
You definitely helped me out
For
that
now, you
chapter.
should say little. and
If I was
catch your
missing
breath.
any units, I don't think I could do
Still
that
have to
chapter.
return to town before sunset, unless you'd like to be out
Not
here all
easily,
night.
at least.
Arthur's right. While the problem is resolved, it is resolved, yes?
Of course. Did you ever doubt us?
Dude,
Good.
yeah, I just had to cut off with my
While
camera
the
there.
problem is resolved, the
One bit in the
magic will
theme
no
here is
doubt
definitely
remain.
familiar. Probably a recurring
Let's head
leitmotif.
back. We've got warm beds and a hot meal waiting for us.
My two favorite things.
And having
Good
your head cut
adventure.
off by my camera.